It's the final in Beijing, and we got the final we all wanted. Jannik Sinner versus Carlos Alcaraz, the two best players on tour in 2024, go head to head. This is the preview. Let's go through it. And before we go anywhere, make sure to hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get stuck into it. We'll start with the first match of the day. Carlos Alcaraz defeated Daniil Medvedev 7-5, 6-3 to reach the final in Beijing for the first time. 8 consecutive wins since the US Open. 10-3 versus top 10 in 2024. 5th final of the year where he's 3-1 so far. And now 6-2 versus Medvedev, 3-0 in 2024. He just has that game style that seems to be able to defeat the octopus. I said it in the preview. I didn't think if Medvedev played the same as he was playing against the others in this tournament, it was going to work against Alcaraz, and it proved to be the factor. That did decide it, and, Alcaraz was impeccable. But the funny thing in this match, Medvedev realizing the funny side of not being able to beat Alcaraz, he even at the net was cracking jokes. He limped over to the net pretending to be injured. And he said, I told Carlos my next match I'm going to paint my hair blonde and put Butik on his chest. Maybe this can help. As I say, today I played pretty well. I don't see how I could beat him today on a given day today. Yeah, next match I need to try something. Maybe throw him off a little bit. But it's a joke, of course. There you go. And Alcaraz, all smiles and laughing. Medvedev, always a very, very funny character. Win or lose, he brings the entertainment. Alcaraz reaches his first ever ATP final in Asia as well. And he will be facing none other than, of course it is, the world number one. It is Jannik Sinner. He defeated Bu Yongchaukete. It was 6-3, 7-6, and he reaches the Beijing final for the second consecutive year. 15 consecutive wins since Montreal, 9 consecutive wins since in Beijing since 2023. 21st career tour level final. He's 16-4 in them, and 7th final of the year. I mean, definitely the best player on tour in 2024 so far. Will this be a battle of the two of them, the best two players? Are we going to be finding out that Alcaraz has a score to settle? And Bu had a fantastic tournament. Big shout out to him. He actually played fantastically in this semi-final against Jannik Sinner. Just fell down where most of the other players fall down against Jannik Sinner, and that was in the tie-break where Jannik Sinner has won 17 out of his last 18 tie-breaks. That is insane. And I just can't quite believe that Jannik Sinner just keeps winning in tie-breaks. He's the person who holds his nerve the best when it comes down to the crunch. And his serve is so good. It got him out of trouble so many times during this match. And Bu, I thought, was brilliant. The crowd played their part as well. But it just wasn't to be. He will be looking forward to playing Shanghai. I think he's playing Mickelson in the first round of Shanghai, and a potential second round matchup with Novak Djokovic if he gets through that Mickelson test. So the Chinese fans will have a lot to cheer, that's for sure. More big occasions for Bu on the horizon. Well done to him. But for Jannik Sinner, it's his 22nd career final, 79 wins, 7 losses since the US Open in 2023, and 59 wins, 5 defeats in 2024. The machine-like consistency of Jannik Sinner, that's right. And let's go to the head-to-head between Alcaraz and Sinner. It stands at 5-4 in favor of Carlitos. And let's see where they last played. It was Alcaraz who won the last 2 meetings. He beat him in the semi-final at Roland Garros. He beat him in the semi-final of Indian Wells. Before that, Beijing. This is where they played last on an Asian surface. And it was Jannik Sinner. He was the winner in straight sets last year. It was 7-6, 6-1 in the second set. And Jannik Sinner won against him in Miami before. You can see all of the last meetings were all semi-final matchups, and we have to go all the way back to Umag in 2022 when they met in a final last, and Jannik Sinner was the victor that day. Who will be the victor in Beijing, though, in this final? Let's get to my prediction. Right, I'll tell you how I think this is going to go. I think this is going to be a hotly contested contest, and I think Alcaraz is going to come out of the blocks pretty quick, I think. I think this is going to be an Alcaraz first set. I think the crowd will maybe warm to him a little bit more, help him get the first set under his belt. He's going to do better than he did against Jannik Sinner already by getting the first set. But I think the iron will of Jannik Sinner, he's going to come back from a set down, and I believe Jannik Sinner wins the final in 3 sets. But that's my prediction. Tell me your prediction in that comment section below. I want to know, do you think Alcaraz, it's his time to shine now and take on the rest of the calendar year? Or is Jannik Sinner the hardcourt specialist, it would seem, in 2024? Is he just going to keep on trucking? I want to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't done so yet, like the video, subscribe, and we'll give you our reaction to the final. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled. It's coming soon.